You know, social media is a funny place. Social media is a place where you can just be some guy or some girl, just some nobody, and act like you're something that you're not. I've seen guys broke as hell act like they have a lot of money. I've seen guys play no football and act like they're on their way to the NFL. I have seen so many different things about people on social media that's just absolute BS. With that being said, just imagine when a PlayStation fanboy, for some reason, acts like he's an insider, even though some of his takes are absolutely ridiculous. Imagine a fake insider saying something that anybody with common sense would know that's not going to happen, but yet a media site pick up this guy's story and run with it. Now, this guy named Ryathan, I guess, Lumberjack, whatever. This guy tweeted the other day, he said, have it on extremely good word that if Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard, Sony is going after Take-Two Interactive to counter it. 3 of my trusted sources and almost always correct sources confirmed that to me. Sir, who in the hell are your sources? This guy is just a normal dude on Twitter that likes to tweet. Now, the media ran with this shit. Now, some of these websites I haven't heard of, but I'm going to talk about one in particular. Investing. They said rumors of Sony expanding gaming empire with Take-Two Interactive acquisition bubble up. What the hell is going on? Now, remember, this guy Ryan said, have it on extremely good word that if Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard, Sony is going after Take-Two Interactive to counter it. If they're going to buy Take-Two, they should buy them regardless. They shouldn't just wait to see if Xbox Activision Blizzard deal goes through. That should be hint number 1 that this guy is full of shit. But investing website, they said gamers weigh in. According to a Game Central story posted on MSN, the M&A rumor came from gamer Ryathan on Twitter, who wrote, have it on extremely good word that if Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard, Sony is going after Take-Two Interactive to counter it. 3 of my trusted and almost always correct sources confirmed that to me. Who works for this website? You should be ashamed of yourself. Who's ever using some random guy with no credentials? All they had to do was look at some of his tweets and see some of the ridiculous shit this guy has said in the past. But you know what makes it so funny? Yesterday, a story came out saying that Sony has about $5 billion left for acquisitions until next year. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'm pretty sure Take-Two Interactive, the makers of Grand Theft Auto, NBA 2K, and some other games, it would take more than $5 billion to buy Take-Two. Oh, man. And you know what's so crazy about this $5 billion that Sony has? The money isn't for Sony PlayStation acquisitions only. Sony, the company, has $5 billion. Not the Sony PlayStation division. Sony, the company. So, yeah. This shit is hilarious, man. This shit is hilarious. But like I said, all these people had to do was look at this guy's track record, scroll through some of his tweets, and see some of the ridiculous things he's said before. Like, look at this. At the end of the day, I think Sony will acquire by 2030 Square Enix, Capcom, Konami, Embracer, Crytek, Sega, Ubisoft. Remember 2 things. The great European acquisition war is about to begin, and Sony is at the forefront. Also, 2030 would include 2 more budget additions. Do you guys see this shit? Anybody with a brain know damn well PlayStation can't buy all of those publishers. Embracer? Ubisoft, Sega? Oh my God, what is wrong with this guy? This guy's track record is ass. And all that website had to do was go to his Twitter and scroll through some of it. Look at this. It's not a rumor. Sony has approached CD Projekt Red multiple times. Hence why CD did the entire thing with announcing several The Witcher games alongside new Cyberpunk. It's to boost their stock before acquisition. So this guy said PlayStation is going to acquire CD Projekt Red. Ah, boy. Oh my God. He also said, so what I've heard I'm sorry, let me read that over. So what I've heard by a few actually is that Sony is looking to acquire the entire Oculus brand for $4.6 billion. Included in that are the studios Ready at Dawn, Send whatever games and Beat Games. If no announcement is made by the end of October, the deal fell through. Listen, guys, this shit is ridiculous. Everybody knows this guy is just making up stuff. He's making up stuff. These PlayStation fanboys are so down bad with the ABK acquisition. They think PlayStation is going to buy everybody. This guy said Square Enix, Ubisoft, Take-Two, Capcom, Konami, Embracer. That's everybody. PlayStation can't afford that, bro. They literally just said they can't afford that shit. They only have $5 billion for acquisitions, and it's Sony as a company, not the PlayStation brand. It's got so bad that Jason Schreier, he actually tweeted out with these exact screenshots of this guy's delusion. Jason Schreier said, amusing how widely the Sony is buying Take-Two rumor has spread, given that it originated from a single Twitter account. Some other tweets from the same account over the last year. Yes, I've just read those other tweets, but it's bad, man. This is the things these guys have to come up with just because Xbox is acquiring studios, publishers, because Xbox is spending their money. Ladies and gentlemen, PlayStation does not have Microsoft money. We all know that. But these dumbass dummies think because PlayStation is doing well, because PlayStation is outselling Xbox, they think that PlayStation has money to buy all of these publishers. Delusion. These guys are delusional. Or better yet, these guys are just plain old stupid. Oh, guys, I gotta get out of here. This video is something I just wanted to do, man. When I just saw all of these tweets this guy has said in the past, just the whole thing about these websites running with this one Twitter page, just because he felt like saying PlayStation is going to acquire Take-Two. Come on, y'all. Come on. Listen, it's time for me to get up out of here. But if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.